Welcome back to Automotive and the second floor pan episode of the Chevelle. So, what I did on my off time is in stuff I didn't record is I cleaned this side, and by cleaned I mean I just hit it with the wire wheel. Clearly not clean. I need to vacuum this stupid thing. I got all that. Yeah, it's gross. I haven't even got to deal with that yet. But that'll be the next episode. Backseat. Crying already. Haven't even started it. Now for this, I've got two patch panels, and this one is far worse than I thought it would be. Far worse than I hoped it would be. But we'll get through it. It just means it's probably going to be more like that. This one I'm hoping to do flush, but that might be difficult because, well, I'm still learning. I'm not great at this. But you can see it's all kind of limited to this area. Kind of losing zoom. There's a little bit of damage up in here. Now the other problem is there's a support that runs here that I don't want to mess with, right? Like I can fix anything I can't cut here, so I don't want to mess with this support. I don't want to cut it. So, well, and I don't want to deal with however the floor attaches to it either. So gonna just skip that, which should be fine. The holes right here don't go that far up. Then I'll have to cut like here, through here, and then through here. Some of this, like this isn't a hole. That's not a hole either, but these kind of are. So good chance it's gonna be right here. And then if I have to, I can tack that and whatever. But at some point I'll clean the whole bottom of the car and get an actual, like, whatever that under spray is you put on the bodies. Up here is similar situation. I'll have to cut somewhere in here. Up here is kind of crappy, but I don't think I need to deal with it. There is a little hole right there, but I might patch it. I don't know. I do need to cut up and fix this. That, of course, needs cut out. So I am coming up here, coming up into here, going straight across there, up into there, and here. So, like, this one's going to just not be fun. This I don't want to deal with either. So this hole's not cut on the new floor pan. I could just patch it. So I might either do a little patch here, or I might just weld, just gradually stack up welds on this material till it's all connected and grind it down clean. Again, all the stuff's going to be hit with sealer. It's all going to be coated. So it's really just stopping the cancer. And, you know, removing anything like this, right? This is not okay. It's not good, especially considering, you know, driver's side as well. Passenger side's what we handled last week, last month. I don't know how often these videos are coming out. This was the last video. And I'm trying to do the floor pan in just 3 episodes so you guys aren't getting hit with the same content over and over. We'll see how much of the cutting in that I record. It's going to be a lot of the same, so it should actually be quick. Maybe I'll just record both. Yeah. So that's my next step. I might actually shop back real quick and then I'll get to cutting and making more of a mess. So I'll be back to chat it up again after I cut these pans. Well, I changed my mind. Not cutting both out at the same time. Cut the first one out, and of course fucked up, but it's all good. Nothing can't fix. So I did go past the support bar, which I didn't want to do, but oh well. Now there were 3 spot welds in there I had to get out, and then I threw a little bit of primer to make sure I seal everything up. So when I cut the new one, there's the old nasty piece of crap. When I cut the new one out, I will have to spot weld it back to it or just go underneath and tack it. One or the other. Might be better to just hit it with a couple spot welds, so I'll just have to make sure that I drill those in the proper spot. With that, yeah, I'm gonna throw this on the other pan, get that cut, and then come back here and spot weld her up and start going to town. Well, I don't know if doing the flush panel is worth it at my current skill level. Now, it's definitely the ideal way to do it, but I kind of suck at everything. Cutting it was a pain, and I think that's really where I struggled the most, was just getting a good cut and then having the new piece cut the same size. That was where all my struggle was, which of course then made the welding more difficult. Welding to some of this really crappy stuff in here that's kind of rusted, that was also kind of difficult, and I burned away a lot of material trying to weld. So, not my best work. I'm happier with it now than I thought I was going to be, because there for a while I contemplated just quitting working on cars altogether. Kind of joking. It wasn't that terrible, but it really wasn't good. I made that job a lot harder than I should have. And really, that one went together a lot easier because I didn't have to deal with that. Now, the downside of what I did over there is underneath has some more cleanup work. But, that is what it is. Now, up here, I'm going to get to cutting this. And I'm really contemplating on how far I need to cut, right? Because those little holes up there, I can just patch rather easily and then grind them down. Honestly, I could probably do the same with that hole up there, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. It's where I'm currently at, is contemplating how much of this I want to cut. So I'm just going to get back to that, and I don't know. I'm going to make up my mind and just do it. And then, you know, regret it later. And then come back and bitch to you guys when I'm done. So let's go. Whew. And we made it. Oh man. I think these 2 panels took, I don't know, probably 7 hours altogether. Just not my thing. I'm not very good at it. Getting better, but still not, I don't know. You gotta learn by doing, right? So, back done, that front side done, this front side done. This one kinda sucked. Was having issues getting it hot enough. I don't know, I didn't push it down hard enough in some of the spots too. I don't know, today just wasn't my day, but it's not terrible. I think it'll look fine, and the nice thing is the floor, right? So once everything goes down, no one's ever gonna see it. It still needs sealed up, still needs coated, and then I'll have Dynamat or whatever insulation on top of that, and then I'll have carpet on top of that, so no one will ever see how terrible I did. You know, you gotta be positive. Look at the bright side of these things. Now, the next step is gonna be these, and I started peeling off this sealer crap a little bit, and I don't know, maybe this one won't be that bad. I gotta take these squares off on both sides and see what the actual hole is, and then I might just cut a little bit bigger than the hole to use as a template, get the new one, which is this guy. Hello, Spooby. And then, you know, maybe that won't be too bad. Trying to be positive. End my night on a high note, because I am starving, and before I eat, I need to shower. Damn. I don't know if you can tell. I don't even know how well that was, sitting here, selfie stick. So don't forget, you know, like and subscribe. Feel free to leave comments, point out my mistakes. I know I made plenty of them, like not cleaning up the material enough. That was a mistake I had to pay for the hard way, but you live and you learn. And with that, thanks.